Everyone ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. I don't know whether this counts as like our first episode or second, because like pilot episodes, does that count as 0 or 1?
Zero.
We didn't. It's one because like we put it out and we didn't redo it.
Right. Okay, so what's our update, Shabani?
Model sheet is done. I had to go find Fahid myself because Justin failed me as Mr. Popular. I had to DM him directly.
Yes.
Justin, what is his behavior?
I
And
wasn't. I wasn't home. I was not at home. I didn't
you
get your
still
message
have
until
your
later.
phone
I have my phone, but I didn't have Wi-Fi at the time, so
data.
it's. I wasn't opening my phone. I wasn't using it. I was busy working with Bahar. Bahar can attest to this. She knows. So
Bahar, he has put you forward as a witness. Was he working so hard that he could have not told Fahid for 10 seconds, hey, they might contact you?
He was working very, very hard. Very hard.
the
Nice save.
Okay, so model sheet's done. Hamida started modeling. We're trying to look into
Yeah.
research the rigging and stuff to make sure like we don't mess up then, and we have to look into our particle effects we want to do. We have to research that ourselves. And that's it for us.
Yeah, but I don't know. Does this count as like we're entering production or
Yeah.
still in
It's
pre-production?
production. You're making the full ass model.
I mean, true, but I thought we would step in production when we finally go like with the After Effects and
After
stuff.
Effects is just post production.
Oh, true. My God, my brain cells. I'm ashamed. I'm not a senior. No, I'm a junior. Okay, we have a special guest today. Her name is Bahar. Say hi, Bahar.
Hi, Bahar.
He's a comedian too.
Bahar works with Justin. So, do you guys want to tell about your group and your project? What you guys are doing?
Bahar can take the lead this time.
Okay, so we are making a film, a short VFX film. It's basically a boy who is scrolling through an app store and he stumbles across an app that allows him to alter reality. But he thinks it's, just virtual, it's just a game. And in the end, we find out that everything he did in the app has actually happened in reality. That's like a very bad rundown of our story.
How are you guys doing right now? Are you in production or still in pre-production?
Pre-production still. We're
We're in
doing really
pre-production,
good.
Yeah.
Right. What was your inspiration to create the story? Was it from like Black Mirror? Because it does sounds like a bit dark.
Oh, that's so nice of you to compare it to Black Mirror, but it's compared. It was inspired by actually a very dark movie. It was inspired by Benny's Video by Michael Haneke, who's my favorite director, and I don't like to have favorites over things because I think it's stupid because people's opinions change. But he is my favorite, and he's incredible. And in his film Benny's Video, it's this boy who's like obsessed with the like super dark, gruesome videos of like gore and like sacrifices and like sacrificing animals and stuff like that, and like he gets caught up and kills this girl, and then the entire film is about him and his parents trying to cover the fact that he killed the girl. And it's really interesting. It's European, it's an Austrian film, which makes it really fucked up, but it's even more fucked up.
Australian.
Austrian.
Oh, Austrian. Okay, right.
You guys can watch it. I don't think you'd
So
like it,
that's-
but it's a good film.
Is it similar to like the vibe of a Black Mirror and stuff like that?
The thing with Black Mirror is in a way satisfying because you know what's gonna happen, and it's a build up to like this dark plot twist. But Benny's Video and all of Michael
Yeah, yeah.
Haneke's films are very real, and you feel like you're a part of the family, or you feel like one movie of him that I would recommend is Funny Games. You guys should definitely watch Funny Games, the American version in 2007. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's way too real. It's disturbing more than satisfying. But like, check it out. You'll see what I mean.
Yeah, and Black Mirror is more technological based, and Benny's video and all of Michael Haneke's
Yeah.
films are all more realistic. I think that's where Black Mirror kind of ties in with our film, is the fact that we're playing um, technology with the app, so that kind of like has that vibe that Black Mirror kind of has, so I can understand where you get the vibe from.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you guys are like designing apps and all that in the film, right? Is there any inspiration so far on like what app you're creating?
That's technically on me since I'm making the concepts and I haven't really started yet. But
Ooh, Justin.
yeah,
Justin, got to
I
back
still need,
him.
I still need like more concepts to look at. But so far it's going okay. I already have a lot of inspiration in mind. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be starting on it like probably tonight.
Same, Justin, same.
We have class tomorrow, right?
But yeah.
We
Yeah, we
do.
have a class tomorrow, guys.
Thank God it's online.
And I think it's. Oh, yeah, it's at 1. I was thinking it was starting at like 11 early in the morning, but that's like for Saturdays. Just remember that.
So, do you want to keep talking to Bahar, our guest, and interview her on some stuff? For example, Bahar, you have now chosen to go into VFX. Why?
Yeah. Guys,
Why?
oh my God, I'm on the spot. I didn't expect to get asked. I don't know why.
This is a high stakes interview. You never know what's
It's
going
like
on.
it's like you know when you go in for like an interview to like work somewhere and they're like, why should I give you this job? I'm like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
God.
I need the job. That's why. I hate those questions. Anyway, so why am I in VFX now? Well, I don't know. I just I wanted something more. Well, when I joined, I wasn't gonna join animation. I always wanted to go into film. But then I thought I'll go into animation and then I can always branch out to film because they're very similar. And I feel like VFX is a lot more, it's like a perfect mix of animation and film, and I just enjoy it. That's why.
The
Oh.
most
Me
basic
and
reason.
Bahar have a similar story
Joy.
about switching to animation because my intention to go to was for graphic design.
Ooh.
But then I spoke to should I say his name? You can just blip it. And he was like, "Why go to graphic design? It's boring." I was like, "Okay, I go to animation now." Now I'm traumatized.
Yeah. I also spoke to, you can cut that out. We can name him. I mean, he didn't do anything bad, but
No,
He
we're trying-
tricked me.
he
I've been
hustled you.
fooled.
trying to keep us out of it. But yeah, I also spoke with him and I was like, what do you think? And he was like, you can always branch out, like, I don't know, animation.
Yes. But it's true though. We do learn like a bit of everything in film and graphic design and
Yeah, very true.
True.
Yeah.
And even audio in your case.
yeah, audio, well, not too much, but we do get
Yeah.
like
We know
a
how to
sprinkle of it.
we know how to cut things and put them together.
Yes.
Yeah.
So professional. We can be what's like
Even Mr.
what's a job in music?
Sound design. No, even
I
Mr. Remember, he was like, yeah, I can do a bit of everything and even audio.
Oh yes. Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Joy, you just like it. If only the world was
Exactly.
that
It just
simple.
like it.
So like, if you had stuck with film, like, was your, because your sister went into film, right?
Yeah, she switched after T2. After character modeling, she was like, I'm out.
That makes sense.
I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt
I think
that.
we all felt that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all, yeah.
Does she regret it?
So, yeah.
Does she regret her life
No.
choices? Do you regret yours?
No, she loves film. Honestly, no, I don't. I don't. I don't. I love animation, and I think it's, especially now that I also get to experience film in its own way. I think it's like I love both, and it's really fun. But am I gonna do it for the rest of my life? I don't know. We'll
Don't know
see.
yet.
Just gotta get that
We'll
Were you
degree.
excited for like Studio 3?
Yeah, I was, but honestly, no. So I was excited in T1 and then in T2 and then in Studio 1. I wasn't excited in Studio 2 because in Studio 2 I just wanted a break. I only got a weekend and then it was Studio 3. So
Right.
there was no
Yeah.
excitement. But now I'm excited.
Our break was very short before we started this trimester. I think we only had two
One
weeks,
and a
right?
half, 2
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah, 2.5 around that much. It
I
wasn't good
had
because, like Justin said, we're all like super burnt out.
Yeah, exactly, for sure. I had a weekend because we got an extension because our project wasn't finished.
Oh
And so
yeah,
we worked through the entire break and we got 2 days off. So
Oh,
it was
that's
really
tell
sick.
intense.
tell us about Studio 2 if you
Your
don't
Studio 2
mind the
trauma.
trauma.
So,
This is
oh my
the.
God, very incredibly traumatic.
This is the
So
trauma
in
section.
Zach fashion, our project was incredibly ambitious,
Yes.
which is great, but it was ambitious and there was no organization. Like our time management was very bad. It was really bad, especially like when I compare it to this term, I know that it was awful. It took us so long to finish pre-production, and then production took very, very long. Renders, I don't even need to say, like that was insane. Renders were incredibly traumatic. Um, it was overall, I genuinely thought I was gonna fail, and I made up my mind that once I failed, I was just gonna leave. Because who's gonna repeat Studio 2? That's not an option.
I felt that. I felt that
I
when
wanted to
I
leave
first
again.
failed Studio 2 the first time. Oh my god, the mental breakdown that I
Yeah,
had, the
yeah,
depressive episodes that I have was just not good. And especially financially, it really like took me.
absolutely. I can imagine.
So, yeah, it was not good. I totally feel that. But surprisingly, like we all made it.
Yeah, yeah. Thank God.
Thank God. It's okay. The trauma is okay, I
The
guess.
trauma's
It
over.
was
Yeah. It
But
was
you guys won the showcase, so that's must be like really rewarding after all that,
I mean,
you know.
it does feel great. It feels great, of course, but I think Solum is crap. It's so bad. Like especially since I know that that sounds like everyone says that about their own project, but I really really didn't like I know what it could have been, and oh my god, there was one scene. It was like the window scene where the character kicks off of the window, or like the ISS, whatever, the observatory. He kicks off of the thing, and like it cuts to the next scene where he's floating in the hallway. That scene, I animated that scene so beautifully, and I was so proud of it. And like for the first time, he really complimented my work, and he was like, "That's really cool, good job." And Zach rendered out the wrong file.
Oh
And it's not
no.
even the correct animation in the final film, and it's so upsetting. It's just there's so
Yes.
many things about it that could have been better, but oh well, I'm proud of
Yes.
what we made in 15 weeks.
It was amazing though. The render is really just I just don't know how much that probably took like the budget.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Bahar, what was your favorite film from last trimester in Studio 2?
Sorry.
What was your favorite film?
You mean from animation?
From Studio 2.
Oh my god, mine was of course Castor. Am I saying that right? Your guys' name? It
Am I
was.
saying it
Oh
right?
my god.
Read the cue card. Read the cue card. Yes.
Read the cue
Yeah.
card.
Castor,
So
Castor.
guys,
That's what I'm
for the
saying.
first time, yeah, they're holding up a sign telling me what to say. So, for the
Bahar
first
is
time,
currently at gunpoint right now.
yes, it was Castor. Castor deserves to win.
Oh, so you're gonna give us
No,
your
but
award? So
we
thank
watched.
you.
My sister and Sam and I were watching all of the animation projects, and we watched Castor. And my sister and Sam were literally on the floor. Like their reaction was not even that big to my film, to Solum. They were on the floor with Castor. They were
Laughing?
like, "This is just no." From
Because
like
when
they
you
were
said
like
on
the
the floor, they're
storytelling is
laughing. I thought they were like,
no,
oh my
they
god,
loved
this
it.
was like.
Oh my god. Can you imagine I said that? No, they loved it. They were like, the storytelling is incredible, and I absolutely agree. Like, apart, of course, Star Life was good, but it's not very original because coming to life is like, repeated.
Yeah.
But Castor was so original. It was so beautiful, and I honestly, it looked so good for Studio 2. Like, I loved it. Yours was definitely my favorite,
Thank you.
and I'm not just saying that. You can take
And
my word.
I wonder who created
Yeah,
Castor.
I
I wonder.
wonder.
I don't
Only,
know.
I
Whoever it
wonder.
was.
if only some of the team members
I
were
want
here
to
to
meet
hear
them
this.
someday and get their autograph. I'm so like inspired by
Yeah.
them.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
if I
same.
could
Good
see their
job to them,
modeler,
honestly.
just there's
Whoever it was. The animation there, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Beautiful. Good job, guys.
But I think the trimester this term will be nice, like when it comes to the showcase, because we do get a lot of projects and we split up into so many teams.
Yes,
True.
yes. I'm really excited for the showcase this term. Well, not for the showcase. I hate looking at it as a competition. It just gets way too stressful.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I just want to see everyone's projects, especially, oh my god, you guys. I don't know if people know my obsession with Tim Burton, but it is like, Tim Burton is the reason I wanted to go into animation. A huge part of why I wanted to go into animation. I absolutely love Tim Burton, and your project is just, holy shit, I'm so jealous that I didn't come up with it. I'm
Yeah.
so excited to see it. It seems like the most, it's
Brilliant.
it's
Like, what a wonderful idea. When I found out about
absolutely.
it, like they were doing a black and white film, I was like, oh my god, that's
Black and white,
genius.
such a genius, and it's so, like, it gives me, of course it's like its own original story, but it gives me such Tim Burton vibes, and it's October. It's just perfect. It's just perfect.
And it
I'm
comes
really
out in
excited.
December. Wow. Oh my god.
The entire premise is based off that scene in Corpse Bride where he opens the box and it's like bones, and then the bones show up and there's his dead dog. And my dog died this year, so I was like, that works. I have a dead dog too. Ashes, but not a skeleton, but
Shibani is so, like, they really want to put their dog Ashes into the film for some reason. It's
I
very
have
dark.
them.
I have no idea why they want to do that, but they do, and I guess we will have their dog Ashes in the film. I guess.
Okay, I'm excited to see that.
Spot the dead ashes.
Oh my god, special thanks, my dog's ashes.
Special
That's
thanks.
literally what
Thanks
I
for
was
dying, you
suggesting.
dying.
Shibani. No. We're gonna put in memory of Dash.
You remember
Aw.
her name.
Yes.
What
She's
fucking
iconic.
iconic. She was the original. One of a kind. Never be one like her. Literally never gonna be one like her because we picked her off the street and then we neutered her, so she's never gonna have never had any offspring before she died. Ugh.
She's a mix, right? A mix of a beagle and what's
I
the
don't.
other breed?
No. I just mixed those for the model sheet. I have no idea what she was made of.
Oh, okay.
I have
But
no
yeah,
idea.
she's like a really unique mix of like different types of breed of dogs.
I'll send you pictures of my dead dog.
Yes, please.
So do
Oh, in memory of your dog.
my dead
Yes.
dog.
Loving memory. Oh.
Do you have any pets?
No, I've had really bad experiences with pets. We adopted a dog, but we were in an apartment and we couldn't take care of her, so I gave her to one of my closest friends, and then after that I just dog sit for my friends. Cause it's so upsetting, like I get too attached way too fast.
It's honestly good that you gave it over to someone who can take care of it, because I know some people would just like leave it on the street
Yeah.
or just, it's really not good when people does that, but I'm so glad to hear that you actually give it to someone who cares.
Yeah, and even that, it was so hard because I was like, oh, I don't want to, like, she's already used to living with us. Oh my god,
Yeah.
Shivani, your dog. Oh my god, the second one. You guys are gonna make me cry. This is not what I
Shibani is showing
expected.
their dog right now.
Every time I had a file just with pictures of her, I could not look at it for a week.
Oh, I
That's
Oh
can
no.
imagine.
I guess this is a way of coping.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, she died like she literally died right on Eid, like on the third, like the end of the month.
Oh my god, wow.
So like she had a holy death.
Yeah.
So cute.
And we never
Oh,
The
see
way
her
that Shibani announced it, I'm just still so shocked. It
because
was just out of nowhere.
because
So
the thing is,
casually too.
because the thing is like I had like told like some people knew I had a dog, but like no one here has ever like seen her because like I live far away, and so like for Hamida and stuff, it was like I was still dealing with it myself. So I was like, when do I tell them? When do I tell regular people that my dog's dead? It's not like I mention her every day. So like I was streaming, and then I think one of my other friends mentioned my dog, and I was like, she's dead. And they're like, what? And they're like, yeah, died like 2 weeks ago or something. And they're like, what the fuck? Because the worst was I have a friend here who also has a dog, and as a joke people compared, like I would say your dog is garbage that should have died when she got hit by that car 2 years ago, and then she calls my dog fake.
Oh.
So we make fun of each other's dogs like that, and then she's like, I was like, oh my god, you're a smelly dog, and she's like, at least I have a dog and yours is fake, and I was like, she died, like for real, she died, and she's like, oh
Oh no.
no. I was like, I don't know when to tell you because I knew
Oh
you'd
my
make one of
god.
those jokes, but I didn't want like because it's funny, it's still funny, I'm still good with it, but like, yeah, like how do you
Oh my
tell? Like you tell like
god.
people one by one that she's dead.
That's actually a good question. When do you tell someone's like,
Because
a
like
person or like an animal you care about pass away? Like it's just, when is the right moment?
yeah, because like I didn't want to tell
Exactly.
anyone for a while because like I know they'd be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I don't want that fucking bullshit right now. Like I really don't want it. I just want to wait later. Like I don't even care about it at that point. So that's why like I waited, but then like I waited too long, I think, and then that's when it gets weird.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that got sad.
Yeah, this got sad really quick.
I don't get why everyone always thinks it's sad when I mention my dead dog.
I mean, it is. Because it's like, I don't know. I just don't like thinking about animals dying.
Yeah, I used to
Okay.
be
Yeah.
like that. Then my actual animal died.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well,
Oh god.
no.
Sorry if there's anyone who's listening who has pets and stuff, and they're like, oh my god, I just made them incredibly aware that their pets also will one day die.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh
you
my
never,
god.
you might see it coming or you might not, like I did. We never saw it coming.
This
Oh my
is
god.
like scaring me, but also at the same time, I know that birds lives like I have I have two birds. They're cockatiels, and I know birds lives like a very long life. So I hope they don't die.
I'm just about to say something really dumb, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. Because, oh my god, so you know how Keaton has dogs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like after it, like I was still like kind of fresh from it, so I think I almost made him cry talking about how you never know when they're gonna die or describing how my dog died.
Oh
Oh,
no.
and Keaton, one of his dogs is like obese, so like it could be
It's
around,
very
right around the
unhealthy.
corner.
It's gonna knock down any day now, so I want to remind him
Oh
of
my
that.
god.
No offense, but dogs are weak. Like they eat the wrong. They die. They die.
Yeah, that's
That
so
someone
true.
actually died.
Literally, a cat could eat rats or birds that are wild, and like they will
Survive.
survive.
No.
Just fine.
Cats have died from plants. There are plants that kill cats. Like the
The
pollen
thing
kills
is,
them.
cats are completely carnivorous, so they can't eat any vegetables. Like they're not built to eat vegetables.
No,
So it
the
makes sense.
cats are carnivores, but they still eat grass. They're stupid as hell, like dogs.
That's true.
Dogs
But
are
somehow
meant
I
to eat
feel like they're
vegetables
stronger.
because they can jump off a building. Let's go see which one we can kill faster, a cat or a dog.
No,
That's
no.
how we affects them. Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Um,
Ah.
Another sensitive like that die like animals that die pretty quick are I think fishes if you don't take
Yeah.
care of it
I've
properly.
killed so many fish.
Oh
I'm a
no.
fish. I'm an aquatic serial killer for sure.
In my country, they used to sell fish for like I don't know 5 dirhams in the street.
Yeah.
It's not exactly 5 dirham, but I know if like I spend it how it is here, it'd be like spending 5 dirham.
Right.
So I used to buy them also like every time, so I feel bahar like I killed so many fish
Yeah.
too.
I mean, I didn't do it on purpose. They
Yeah,
just
I didn't
died.
do it on purpose. I
Hope
was like
not.
I was small. I didn't know any better.
Yeah. Oh.
I
In
would.
memory of all our dead pets.
Yeah, all my dead hamster and turtles and
Me
fishes.
Your
too.
hamster?
I think I have
You
like
have
a small
hamsters?
chicken. Yeah, they sold like small hamster a lot in the street when I used to live in Indonesia when I was small. Like a lot of them. I remember this who was white, and she's so aggressive. Like she would bite me every time. I hope she's well in
Dead?
heaven.
Oh,
Oh,
she is dead.
she's probably in hell.
No, I know.
That rat's in hell. That in rat hell. Rat, rodent hell. What
Well,
was your first pets?
Yeah. Mine was a cat. Like a proper pet was a cat that my mom. It's a really sweet story actually. My mom was working in the hotel and she heard this meowing coming from like the elevator all day, and she finally found like a small kitten. It was like an orange small kitten. One day she brought it home and you're gonna laugh at this, but please take me seriously because I named it because it's mean kitty in Indonesia. And when I want to learn English, I find it so funny. I didn't
Yeah.
know. So, but it was a
Innocent
really
mistake.
cute cat. My mom raised it. You know, my mom potty trained the cat, so the cat goes to the toilet when it
That's
needs to
so
like.
You
smart.
can do that. You can do that.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
My mom somehow did it, and my cat, the orange cat, that my first pet ever. Every morning it would bite my toe to wake me up.
Wow.
I accidentally deleted the pictures that we have on my mom's Nokia phone when I was small, and I didn't know how to like tell my mom, cause I asked her like, Mom, if I deleted the picture from like the phone, can I like bring it back? She's like, no, it's like once it's deleted, it's deleted. And I remember just getting so emo, and sometimes at night I still cry about it because I really do miss that cat. It was like my first cat, and we just have a very special bond. So I'm like super emo.
What happened to the cat?
When I was in my like when I was still in my country in Indonesia, I had to go for my grandma home. I don't know whether it was like a week or a month, but we had to leave it, and somebody stole my cat.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember just being so depressed, and I got another cat from my neighbors who had like they had a bunch of kittens, and then I got that. Then I have to leave to Indonesia, so I have to leave them. And then when I got to Qatar, my mom got me a cat because I was at Souk in Qatar, and they had this pet shop, and I just stood in the pet shop like for I think like a solid 1 hour, just playing with this really cute white cat. And I think after a week, my mom came home with a cage, and I heard meow, and my mom was like, "I got you the cat," and I was like, "I'm just oh my god, my mom is
Oh
so
my
sweet."
god. That's so sweet.
But yeah, because we got so much trauma from losing a bunch of cats, my mom is like not allowing me to have any cats anymore.
That's why she didn't want this.
Yeah. So yeah, we had to give it to like a vet before we left to Dubai. because we were in Qatar at that time and we couldn't afford to bring it to Dubai. So that's why my mom's like, stop having cats. You know, you're gonna cry if we cannot bring it anywhere. So yeah, and then I got birds, 2 birds.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bahar, what is your pet story, your pet lifeline?
Um, my first pet was a duck that I stole.
Oh my god,
I
so
stole
cute.
from a pond.
Stole it?
I'm not kidding.
You kidnapped
Yes.
a duck?
We won.
Hey,
Was
she
it a
didn't
baby?
stole, she adopted.
No, I literally stole it. It was a public park. And they had
Duck.
they had ducks. They had ducks in a pond. It was somewhere in Dubai. The place has closed since, but we used to go there all the time with my parents and our family friends, and we used to like picnic there. And there was this little duck. It was like a baby duck, and it couldn't fly, and it had strayed away from its parents. So I just put it in my bag, and we went
Oh my
home. Yeah. The duck stayed with us for a while. Like it grew and it like turned into a proper adult, and then we took it back to the pond after like 4 months of having it, 5, 6 months, and then we released it back to its family. So that was my first pet.
Oh my
You
god.
I was like
randomly
So
wait,
sweet.
because you gave it back. So like you basically just kidnapped it for a while and then we're like, okay, now go
Yeah.
back.
She didn't kidnap it.
Yes, we raised it. We kidnapped it, raised it, and then gave it back.
Even though it still had its parents, you're like those white people who randomly take away African children from villages. And they're just like, I don't want it to let's go back.
Oh,
Oh my god.
yeah, it was. I mean, I don't know why I did that, honestly. I don't know why my parents let me keep it. I really don't remember the details. I remember having a duck in the balcony. I remember stealing the duck. Yeah, that was my first pet.
So
Oh god.
my first pet was also technically not kidnapped, I think it was captured. It was a rat my father found in a warehouse. Actually, not a rat, a mouse.
A rat?
It was a rat or a mouse. It was very great. I think it was
Oh my
a
god.
rat.
You had me as a pet? That's so
Yes!
cute.
You were my first pet, a rat. And I remember we didn't really know I don't know how we figured out how to take care of it, but we did, and then it escaped. So then I guess we just had a rat in our house for a while.
They're cute though.
They're really cute.
Rats are cute. My
It's
mom
so
hates
cute.
that, but I really want. Yeah.
Cause that one, I just remember, cause it would mostly sleep during the day, and at night I would sleep, so I never received anything. But one time I got to see it not sleeping underneath its stuff, and it was sitting over the water bowl and just cleaning its whiskers, and it was so cute. And I was like, "Aw, hope you don't escape through this conveniently sized gap in your cage," and then it did.
Oh my god. This is just us admitting to the crimes that we have made.
Justin, what are your crimes with pets?
Yes, Justin.
I have a complicated history with animals.
Oh.
Start. Why would you start like that?
Let me tell you a story. Okay, so basically, my first pet, I don't remember the name. I remember my second pet. I don't remember my first pet. But my first pet was a dog, and it died. I don't know how, but it died. It wasn't my fault. Apparently, we got it when it was sick, and we just took care of it for its last remaining months, and then it died. And the second dog was, those hot dogs, like those weenie dogs?
Dasher.
Oh,
I
yes.
had that dog. His name was it a he or a she? I don't remember. But the dog's name was Choi Choi, and I love that dog so much. And then I only had it for some time because maybe a few months after that I had to move to Dubai. This was all in Philippines. So I could easily get dogs there. There are dogs in the street, but this dog was like a breed, like it was purebred like dog. And I was just like, oh my god, I don't want to leave it. Can you put it in a cage and take it to Dubai with us? And my mom was like, no, it doesn't have a passport. You can't bring it with us. And I was like, okay. And then I remember going back to Philippines when I was like 11, and I saw the dog again, but it doesn't remember me anymore, and it was so old, and like I couldn't even touch it. I was like, oh no, like, but basically, yeah. And then my second pet was a cat, but it wasn't really some pet that I owned. It was like just us taking care of it for a few months because its owner had to like go somewhere, I don't know where. But I remember taking care of it and chasing it around all the time. I almost lost it. I was 6 and I
Oh.
was chasing it around and I almost lost it. But yeah, that's basically my pet history. All the other pets I've had were turtles and fishes.
Turtles are cute though.
Yeah, my turtles died.
He died?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
all
so
of them
many.
died. Most of them. Yeah. I
Some
felt
turtles they use a very long life.
yeah. What made me sad was because they were the baby turtles and then they died and I was just like, no. And it wasn't our fault. It was because of the heat. It was really hot during the summer and our place didn't have a good cooling system. So like it didn't survive. So it's fine. It happens.
It speaking of that, I just remember when I first had my cat, the and she was pregnant at one point, and because we're
Oh,
close, so she would come to us. I genuinely don't know how she got pregnant, but like
she
she
was
was
the one
pregnant at one
around.
point, and at night when I was small, I guess she gave birth on my bed, and the thing is, our room is very cold, like super super cold. I think it's like too cold for the baby to survive. So when she gave birth, none of us know because she gave birth on the edge of our bed, and she kept like waking me up like meowing and biting my toes, and I didn't know she gave birth because she didn't tell. How I know? And I suddenly felt like the sweat liquid like on my feet, and turns out she gave birth, but the kitten didn't survive because I think the room was just too cold. It stressed me out for so long, and
Oh,
yeah, so
oh my
I didn't know.
god.
But we buried it in our, like, we have a garden like on the front, like a small garden. So we buried it there, and for like a week or so she just kept like coming there and meowing at the ground, and I I felt so sad. But then she gave birth again like after some time.
Did they live?
Yeah, they did.
Okay. Oh my
But I actually
god.
forgot how like I don't remember the memory on how like the second one survived. She might have been lost also when they got kidnapped when I was away in my grandparents' house. So it's depressing, but there we go.
I'm starting to think I'm like fine with the way my dog died. Like, like she lived for a while, she had her time, then she yeeted. I'm good with that.
Yeah, but at birth it's really
I
depressing.
know, that's,
And I
oh
felt like
my god.
I kept blaming myself for not realizing, because it's just so sad, because she came to me, like she gave birth on the bed for us to see her child, but none of us know that like the room was, yeah. So that's, yeah, it's sad.
Okay, here's my cat story. Our first cat, my sister got to name it, and she called it Objection
Oh, God.
because she was playing a lot of Ace Attorney, and the cat hated us but like living in the house because it gets food. And my dog was obsessed with it. Like my dog wanted to adopt it. Like she would grab it and like try to give it like baths, licking it.
Aw.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened to that.
I hope
Objection.
she's okay, but yeah, that got depressing.
Yeah, that's like way more depressing. You call it depressing when I talk about my dead pet. That was, oh god.
But yeah, I guess this
That
is a way of
power.
coping too.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, tell us how you got your sponsorship.
Okay. So, with Red Bull, I had a connection from Polfit. I know someone who trains with me, and she works at Red Bull. I asked her, and she kindly sent me the marketing manager's email, and I emailed him our synopsis, and he said that he was interested. And I got that sponsorship fair and square. Worked for it myself,
So your
so
own
that
connections
was
you made from the thing you
exactly.
do, not using.
Maybe also cut that out.
I can just cut my audio out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's how we got Red Bull.
So
That's honestly really great.
they're
Thank
sponsoring
you.
it. Like they're gonna help you pay for like the B and B and your shooting
No, no,
location
no,
stuff.
no.
Oh,
So it's not going to be like that. They're not technically. It's not really a sponsorship. It's a collaboration. They're going to send us a case of Red Bull, and we're going to have product placement. So
Yeah.
it's only for production
Oh,
value.
Yeah, so we
Like there's no
don't
right.
money.
technically need to pay for anything. They're just gonna give us a case and use it to place it in our film as like an advertisement.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's honestly nice because you do need to ask permission to show like a brand or stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So for me and Shibani, our sponsorship is nothing.
it's my dog's dead ashes. She
Yes.
gave it to
Aw.
us. We're gonna use them. It's just like,
But
could
yeah.
we, if we had to approach someone for a sponsorship, who do you think we could even like approach? Like, hey, here's this thing where someone demonically summons a dead dog and then puts it back down. Would you like to pay for that?
I guess if it's good.
They would. They
No,
would. Like I
but
mean,
like
our
who?
story is very not so original. I
I
think they
mean,
would.
yeah. I guess
No, but like
Audible
who?
could do it.
Audible?
Stories.
Oh,
Yeah.
who?
Yeah. Do it.
Oh,
Ask.
Yeah.
What's the harm?
Get 50%
guys,
off with
I
our code
literally have
dead
no
dog
idea
at
what's going
Audible.
on because Shivani like cut off for a while, so I just heard, do you think they would sponsor us? And I was like, yeah, they would. And I don't know who you're talking about.
I didn't mention anyone. Oh my god. Okay.
Shibani was like, would anyone like what kind of brand would yeah, what kind of brand would sponsor like story like what
Oh,
we have? And I
nice.
was like Audible.
Audible. That's very interesting. I didn't think
Nice.
about that.
So like, what have you guys settled on for like your shooting, like your location and stuff? Because I remember you guys wanted to use a B&B and hold on a second. What was happening?
You were
Just
asking
in,
about the Airbnb.
Oh yeah, like you all were thinking of doing an Airbnb and then was like no.
no, so he didn't say no. He said, try and not do it in hotels because it's unlikely for them to give you a permit. But of course, we're not stupid. We're gonna ask for permission. So the Airbnbs actually allowed us, but we weren't able to book it because it got booked out. But today we were in contact with the hotel and we've kind of booked a place, but we're just gonna go in and see, and they've allowed us to film there, so we have permission. It's going okay. It's a little bit stressful, but we're doing what we can.
Yeah, y'all like really like y'all like went like extra. You're like, we're making this a VFX film. Me and Hamida were like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're gonna just do what we think we can do and then not lose our minds for once.
Yeah. No, for me,
Yeah.
no. I think you guys, if this is what you're doing without using your minds, then holy shit, I can't imagine what you're gonna do when you use your mind.
No,
I
not
think the
use. I mean
idea.
like losing our minds. Like we have something that's like of
Oh,
such a high scope
losing.
where we're like so
Right.
stressed. Like we just like wanted something like we can do this at a comfortable rate.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
I
the audience
misheard
is
you.
like confused right now, basically Bahar and Justin's project required him to like go outside, book a place, like hire actors or actresses and have scripts and all that, ask permission. got sponsorship, me and Shabani were just like a home-based project. My idea of the project is that I will stay over at Shabani's place for a while to shoot the thing, get home, do the VFX, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm invited
And
too. I'm going with them.
if you
Yes.
can,
We're
if
gonna
you
have
clear
like
I
your,
a tea
can.
party.
we're gonna have like horror. We're gonna binge so many terrible movies. Well, not terrible. I still want to watch
Yes.
That Becomes Her.
No,
And
no, not watching. Research. Research,
research,
guys.
research. We're researching.
Yes.
Bahar, do you want to join on Halloween? We want to have a Netflix party where we
Yes.
just watch stuff. And so far, we know for a fact Hamida's never seen Corpse Bride, so like we're watching that
Yes,
one.
never.
Corpse Bride,
Never.
my
Oh
favorite,
my
is Tim Burton.
god.
Oh, sorry,
I
favorite.
would
The thing
love
is,
to.
I have watched it on TV, like some parts, but I never watched it like from beginning to end enough for me
Best
to like understand what is the story about, you know?
Its opening sequence is like one of my favorite, like it's my most favorite one in a movie. It's so like it looks so good. It's so
You know,
funny. It's
on
so funny.
Halloween, we should watch a bunch of like stop motion films. I think it's such a good like pastime, like Coraline, Corpse Bride,
Yeah,
Frankenweenie, and
Oh, we
like
were gonna do
I also
Beetlejuice because
yeah, I've
Beetlejuice
never
is my
watched
favorite.
Beetlejuice. I want to watch Beetlejuice too. Have you guys
Beetlejuice.
have you guys watched Paranorman?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
no,
so
I haven't.
good. These stop motion films are so good. I can't like comprehend how good they are. Like even especially in terms of storytelling, they're so cohesive. Like
Yeah, I think it's from Leica, right?
yeah, I
Paranormal.
love that company. I love that
Most of
company
them,
so
yeah.
much.
Did you guys see the latest one from Leica? What was it called? Something with
It's
Missing
Missing
Link?
Link. I've watched it.
Missing Link.
It's so good.
Yeah. It was
It's so
good. It wasn't
good.
their best, but it was pretty good.
No, but it was their best
Um,
in terms of like how it looked. Like they
oh
went
yeah,
a
for
bar
sure.
higher.
Yeah, above and beyond. It was really good. I wanted to say something. What were we talking about a little bit earlier? Corpse Bride. Oh, Beetlejuice. So, Tim Burton, he never makes sequels to his original stories. He never makes sequels. It's not a thing. He is very much against them, but he's making a Beetlejuice sequel. So definitely watch the first one, and then I think it's coming
Wait,
out in
when?
2021. I think it should have been coming out this year, but I don't know if like
Oh, damn.
they couldn't because of COVID or
Cause
whatever.
I got to know Beetlejuice from the musical because I'm a fan of like Broadway, of course. So I got to know Beetlejuice and I watched the film. It's really nice. I enjoyed it.
It is. It's really really good.
I'm like kind of sketchy because like I like Tim Burton stuff, but like new Tim Burton, like the stuff he's been doing for Disney, like the Dumbo and like the Alice in Wonderland, those have been not so great
Understandable.
Mm,
compared to
yeah,
like some of his other stuff.
that's
So
true.
like
But
I'm like
then it also depends on like the cast and the team who makes it. It's not just like all on him. You get what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah,
So who
for
knows? It
sure.
could be good.
yeah, because I just looked at the cast for it and like it's mostly the original like Winona Ryder's in this one again. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I can
Well,
trust it.
there's actually a lot of controversy on it. We don't even know if Beetlejuice 2 is real. I
Oh, okay.
know that there was a lot of controversy whether it's real or not, but then a lot of people had confirmed it, and like, I mean, the first time the rumors started to come out was 2018. We're in 2020, so I really don't know if we should hold out or like if we should wait. I
True.
don't know if it would happen.
I heard about this rumor about like I don't know if it's real, but I'm pretty sure it's fake. They're making like a live action Spider Verse.
No,
Yeah.
that's fake.
That's
Oh,
fake, right? Yeah,
wait,
totally
which
That has
seems
to
fake.
one?
be
Cause
fake.
Well, I don't know what you heard, but basically they're gonna do like a Spider-Man film with Tom Holland, in like, and they're bringing Doctor Strange into it. So like,
Yeah.
what the plan is, maybe they're gonna do like a Spider-Verse there, like maybe bring Tobey Maguire and Andrew
No,
Garfield, but it's
no,
not confirmed
those
yet.
Spider-Verse. No, the one I think Hamita's talking about is someone like did these like realistic renders of like if the Spider-Verse characters, like the Sony
Oh, that's
Spider-Verse,
fake.
yeah,
That's
were
fake.
real, and then
That's
people were like,
fake.
"Oh my God, like making a real live action one," and everyone was like, "Shut up, just
No.
read more than
Oh
the
no no
headline."
no no not that one. Not
Oh, you're
that one.
talking
I
about
was
the
talking about Justin. Yeah,
Yeah.
Justin's one.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not confirmed yet, but basically, who is the one that signed on? Benedict Cumberbatch, the one who worked,
Jamie.
who the one, yeah, the one who acts, like who's
Doctor
the character?
Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange. They're bringing him
Yes.
Yeah,
in
no, but
like
they
the
also
Spider-Man
bought
3
Jamie
film.
Foxx. They bought Jamie Foxx, who was like the lecturer
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
Andrew
Jamie
So
Garfield's
Foxx.
what?
film,
Yeah. So
but he's playing the
exactly.
same villain.
Yeah.
Why?
Exactly. So what they're thinking is
Why?
that maybe it's a Spider-Verse film. They're gonna bring Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield because if you remember in Far From Home, JJ Jameson, JJ like the guy who's the actor, um, Jonah Jameson, JJ Jameson,
Oh yeah, okay. So
Spider-Man.
as part of my Martin Starr
This
thing,
character.
I tried to finish Far From Home. I couldn't. I do not like that
Why?
movie.
But
I didn't realize like
but guys, I think this whole like Spider-Verse theory for the live action Spider-Man thing is uh based off of like these were all conspiracies before Far From Home came out because the plot of Far From Home would it opened up the possibility of a multiverse, but then at the end of the film, not to spoil anything, but they closed that possibility and we find out that it's actually not possible for there to be a multiverse. So then the whole
Yeah.
Spider-Verse thing would not be possible. In the trailer, everyone thought it was a thing, and then they're like, okay, so maybe they're gonna bring them in. So I don't think they're gonna do that anymore.
They are
Yeah,
doing
we
it.
got fooled.
Let me explain. Okay, I have comic book knowledge. Okay,
Okay.
basically,
Justin has the knowledge here.
I'm going
basically,
to go to the
there's a
bathroom while he does this because I do not care about Marvel in any capacity.
okay, go. Okay, so basically, there's a television show coming out in December. It's called WandaVision. Okay, it
Yes.
has Scarlet Witch and Vision in the show. And basically, what's gonna happen is it'll lead to the Doctor Strange movie, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Yes,
Yes.
Scarlet Witch will open up the multiverse in the television show. It's because of her that the multiverse will happen, and because of that, Spider-Man, Spider-Verse is gonna happen. It's gonna all be intertwined together. So that's how it's gonna happen. There
But
you
I
go.
thought it was like, okay, forgive my Marvel knowledge because I don't read the comics. All I know is the movies.
Mhm.
But from the comic in the Wanda and Vision TV show, I thought they're gonna get the X-Men involved, right? Because in the comic,
Okay, here's
the
here's
X-Men were
here's where they're
here, right?
gonna here's where they're gonna do that.
The
In the
mutants, yeah.
in the Scarlet Witch comics, she has kids, right? And she's like,
Yes.
basically the kids won't be real. So like
It's like her illusion, right?
yeah, it's her illusion. So it's gonna be
Yeah.
like heartbreaking for her to find out that those kids are not real. So instead of saying in the comics, she said no more mutants, right?
Mhm.
Cause like there's this like if I let me share my screen real quick, okay? 1 second.
I forgot what was the comic because I remember reading it because I was
Yeah.
super excited for the whole TV show thing with the Disney Plus, but I completely forgot
Okay.
the story.
So basically, she said no more mutants. Okay, here. She said this.
Right.
What Marvel is planning to do to bring in X-Men and all the mutants into the Marvelverse is instead of her saying no more mutants, she says yes, give me more mutants so I can get my children back. There you go. That's how mutants
Oh.
come back.
Oh yeah, and the comic that I was like speaking of is called House of M. That's what
Yeah,
I
yeah, that's
read.
the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. Shibani came back. They don't have to suffer anymore listening to all this Marvel. They don't like Marvel or like DC stuff. I think we have like a whole discussion about it before.
I don't hate it, but like I'm like
Yeah, they don't
I-
hate
I-
it, but
yeah, I think it's like the superhero fit.
it's not something you would go for.
Yeah, I just don't get the hype. Like a new one comes out
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, let's go. I'll be like, yeah, sure, because I want to hang out with you. But if you're like, let's watch it again, I'm like, no, thank you.
That's why I'm here, so Hamida doesn't have to drag Shivani
Yeah,
anymore. I'm here now, so.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the reason why I couldn't get through Homecoming, like I got through most of it, but then like I just like stopped watching it, and then I'm like, do I really want to finish it? There's more Martin Starr in it for me, but I'm like, because every it's a really minor thing, but like every time they cut to a new scene, there is this big orchestral sting, and I'm like, stop, shut up. I see the big thing you're showing me. I don't need the music. Stop it. God, it's very minor, but I just hate it so much. They keep doing it. They keep doing it every time. And also, I just don't like I'm not invested in any of these characters. So like going through the whole movie is like,
Right.
yeah, just to see like 3 minutes of
I
Martin
understand.
Starr.
But
So
yes, Shivani is still alive and still simping, guys.
yeah. Oh my God.
Still simping.
Wait. Okay. Wait. Bahar. Okay. Never mind. I don't know what I was gonna ask her. Do you know that fan cam I sent you, the one that had your coochie mewing, the one where he looks really good with like, his hair like.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
I thought that was a movie that like I can't find, but turns out it's one that's out called Lifeguard with Kristen Bell in it. I'm watching that.
I'm so
Okay.
confused as well.
Okay. So basically, Bahar, we can actually go into like 6 degrees of Myrtle Star with this, but I watched a show called Silicon Valley, and Hamida did too. And there is a character in it called Guilfoyle, and there is a scene in season 4, the finale, where he wears cat eyes, like cat eye contact lenses, and he looks really, really hot. And we were like, oh my god, he's really hot. But then we were like, oh my god, actually, that character is hot past this scene. He's just hot in general. So then we're like, oh my god, the actor is hot. So now I've been IMDb stalking the actor and trying to watch everything he's ever been in.
Yes. Even
I
not just the
love that for
movies,
you.
Bahar. It's
Wait.
not just the movie, Bahar. Like you don't understand. It's
What's
the
his name?
podcast, Martin Starr, and like they listen to the podcast they're in, and not just podcasts, like panels. It's just so much.
Martin
I do
Starr is
apologize.
a
My
weird
Wi-Fi is
one.
like
I like.
No, no, no,
I
no,
have
no,
never
no, no, no,
heard.
no, 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 wait, I'm gonna tell you. He photographs horribly. I can tell you as a fact.
All right.
Oh no, it's okay. We're Martin Starr territory. I can pick it up from here. He photographs horribly. I cannot show you a single photo and be like, yes, this man is attractive. But when you see him in motion, acting, he looks good. Like I sent like
Perfect.
the Twitter link I sent is like of a fan cam, and he looks good in it. He looks good.
All right, that's my homework then. I'm gonna try and get into the Martin Starr fan.
And
But yeah, it's like I swear he looks better in real life.
No, I don't even realize. No, like the link I sent is like of a fan cam of like him like in some movie, and like he looks good
send the
when
link.
he's acting.
All right, let me
Because-
let me check this out.
He looks good, and it's like sometimes he looks good, but sometimes they make him look super ugly on purpose because he plays like a nerd or like a really unlikable character sometimes, and I'm like,
Ah.
why will he let him look?
No, wait. I totally get it. I'm watching. Holy crap, that was loud. I'm watching the clip you sent. I get it.
You get it?
Yeah, I get it. I
You
see
get
what
it?
you're seeing.
There's another one. I
He-
think
Yeah, he's not very photogenic. He's
yes.
better in motion.
Yeah. So like. Yeah. So that's the thing. So because
Cool.
I've been IMDb stalking him, I play a game called 6 Degrees of Martin Starr, and you just like have to give me like an actor, a movie or something like with Hollywood, and I try to link them back to Martin Starr because he has been in a lot of things, like as side characters or main characters in the movie people.
Oh wow, I love it. It's like a proper obsession.
it's
I love it.
hyperfixation.
One thought,
Yeah.
hyperfixation. I have
That's
nothing
good.
going on in my life, so like guy has a nice face. I'm gonna that'll fill some brain space.
It's fun though. It keeps you like busy, you know. I like these kind of phases. I haven't been in one in a long time, and I miss it.
Same. Like this is my first one like forever. So like his IMDb, like even though like it's sort of like like at this point like it's just like a completionist thing. I'm like I want to get through everything there is because he has so many
Wow.
credits. He has like 111 credits.
Right. I get that feeling. I was like that with Michael Haneke. He's not that he's I was not into Michael Haneke. He's like a 75-year-old man. I was into his films, and I was like, I need to watch everything he's ever done, and I did.
Yeah,
I love him.
I felt that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to obsess over things. I haven't done that in a long time now, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, Martin Starr. Interesting.
Okay,
The
so
last time.
give me someone and I'll try to connect them back to Martin Starr.
Okay. I'm gonna try and give you like someone that I feel like you would not be able to connect back to Martin Starr. Give me a second.
Love that for me. I only managed to get Hamida gave me Audrey Hepburn and like I managed to get it to her after like a day because I forgot the person's name I wanted to connect.
Holy. Okay. Okay. Sofia Vergara.
Ooh, that's a good one.
She's been in a lot of things. I guess that'd be easy.
Yeah, she's pretty popular. It should be easy.
Sophia Vergara. Oh, y'all can keep talking now because like usually this takes me like a hot minute. Oh wait, no, I got it. So
You
I think
did?
she was apparently in the Smurfs movie.
Oh, right.
Okay, so
Was
Neil
he?
Patrick Harris was in the Smurfs movie. Neil Patrick Harris was in How I Met Your Mother. Martin
Oh.
Starr was on an episode of How I Met Your Mother.
Oh
Wait,
my
was he?
God. You do it that way? That is, wow. Wow.
Which episode? What was he acting
Yeah,
as?
he was the nerdy date that like he was like a
Of course,
nerd
not
again.
the nerd.
It's like
A
one
nerd
episode. He
again.
was like a bit.
Yeah.
Wow. That's impressive. That's a cool party trick.
I have no brain cells. Just me.
Yeah.
Name someone else.
Okay.
Wow, that's interesting.
Hamida
Also,
said she's
Halloween.
prepared some as well. Oh,
Sorry, what?
oh, you said
Hello?
you had some as well in case Bahar didn't have as many.
Oh yeah, I forgot to prepare it. Actually, let me think of it.
Oh my god. Okay, Bahar, think of another one while Hamida talks, because I
Alright,
can go
I'll
through
think.
high ground with this.
Oh, Bella Thorne. Since we were talking
Ooh.
about chicken.
Fun fact, actually,
Oh.
really, really sad fact.
Bella, what? Bella Thorne, she was in The Duff, Mae Whitman in The Operator with Martin Starr.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Wow, that was very fast.
Let's see what I'm doing with my life. One time I think I did this and then Hamida was like, "Are your parents proud of you?" It was so out of
I would be.
but it was so cutting and so funny.
I mean, this is kind of insane. It feels like the entire world is somehow related to Martin Starr.
Do my
Shivani
best
can
to
find a
keep
The
way.
it.
center of the universe. Right, Shivani can probably. Right, that's. Wow. That's the first. That is the first that I've ever seen of anyone do such a thing. I don't even know how to describe it. Interesting.
It's just two brain cells.
Barely any.
I don't think I've ever dressed up for Halloween. Ever.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't remember ever dressing up.
Not even like a cat?
Not even a cat. No, never a cat.
Why
Oh
was
goddamn.
that was such a weird like or not even a cat, what?
Because I think that's
'Cause I
very
feel like-
common.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a common thing that everyone do. Like at one point they probably used to do cat makeup or
Yeah.
put cat ears. At least something,
At least
Yeah.
something. I just put some effort in. You could be oh my god, that's who Hamida's gonna be. She's gonna be Cat Eye Guilfoyle. I forgot.
Oh my god. No, I'm gonna be Jared.
You're pivoting, Jared. Oh my god, wait. Oh, this isn't gonna make any
Yes,
sense to you,
pivoting.
Bahar. Okay, so first we need to show you a picture of Cat Eye Guilfoyle to understand this is where it all started. And then Jared is this very uptight character. Like he's very uptight but also very loving at the same time, but sometimes he just loses his mind. And there is this amazing scene where he's like their company is like someone else has done the same thing as them, but they have to do a big presentation, so they're like, what do we do now? We can't show the same thing. So he's like, we need to pivot. They're like, what? He's like, well, all these apps, they all pivot, so we need to pivot. And then he just goes around and is like, I'm pivoting while running from the cops for some reason.
Okay.
Sorry. Have you ever watched Silicon Valley?
No, I haven't. I know what you're talking about though. I've just never watched.
I sent the links in the chat. The first one is Cat Eye
Alright.
Guilfoyle. The second is Pivoting Jared.
Okay. Oh, it's not now. Give me a sec. Recently, I was obsessed with Modern Family, and I binged like 11 seasons. Just
I've been like, I really want to watch it because I know it's on Netflix, but at the time, like
oh
the
my
amount of
god,
season it has.
it will literally fly by. It's amazing. It's so funny.
I hope so, because me and Shibani managed to finish Silicon Valley just like right before the trimester started.
It's shorter though. Like every season is only 8 to 10 episodes, and there's only
Yeah, but
6
if you
seasons.
think about it, each like episode was like 40
minutes.
40 minutes? Yeah, around 40 minutes. So that's
Oh.
a lot.
But Modern Family would be a lot easier because each episode is like 20 minutes. So wait, who's Jared?
Jared is the one in the sweater who's very tall and looks slightly like a skeleton.
Okay. The wide-eyed guy.
The very white
He looks
guy.
he looks like a tall child, a big child. Like he has a baby face.
He looks
But-
like he's on drugs. He's like,
Yes.
I think in this scene he's on Adderall. Specifically.
Yeah, he
isn't
has
usually-
Adderall.
He isn't usually
Yeah,
on
see?
drugs, but
because he's like literally like looks like he's on drugs. All right, I'm gonna watch Smoking Mirrors.
it's so good.
What is it? What's the genre?
Comedy and slight drama, but mostly comedy is like
Okay.
insane. It's
Okay, cool.
the first episode is just it's already so funny. It's so good.
Okay.
If you wanna watch, I will stream it. I watch it with Hamida by streaming it on Twitch, and then she would just like watch my Twitch stream with the Silicon Valley. So like, if you wanna do that, I'll
Yeah.
do that. I'm down for watching it a third time. It's that good. I would watch it a third time.
I think
Perfect. I'll
for
let you
like
know.
a whole week straight, Shibani streamed for I think around 10 hours.
Like 3-4 days. That's it.
Oh my god.
I didn't have anything going on in my life, so like what else am I gonna do?
Neither have
I
I.
mean, that's something.
Yeah. Can you give me someone else to do with 6 degrees of Martin Starr? Because I remember last time we got the good ones after we stopped recording because Justin got really mad that he couldn't trip me up. Like that.
Yes.
Justin, do you have
I
anyone?
just wait, I was just
Bahar can go first.
oh, I was just gonna name someone because I was just on Instagram and I saw Billie Eilish, so I was gonna say Billie Eilish because I think that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Easy. Wasn't Billie Eilish in SNL?
Was she? Oh,
Yeah,
must
didn't she
have.
perform? Didn't she perform in SNL? Wasn't she in Jimmy Kimmel? Wasn't she in like a talk show, like with a talk show host?
Yeah, she
So
was on
literally
it.
anyone. Yes, literally anyone.
Yeah. No, I want to get it specifically though. No, I want to get it through
Okay.
because I think there's another way. I want to see which artist she's collabed with because there's a really stupid way I think I can do this one. Because I want to know if I want to know if there's anything like yours with Ali and AJ where like maybe in a music video there's someone who connects it to someone.
Possibly.
I just wanted to see if like she's ever been with Post Malone because there's a really stupid YouTuber thread that I could connect them with. But like if she's been with Post Malone, I wanna connect that to the H3.
I'm trying to find all the Halloween pictures I have. Because I've only ever been to one Halloween, and it was in my house. It was when I was like, I don't know, I was like 10, 11. I don't remember. But if I find it, you get to see what I look like. So, and if I don't, too bad.
I had like a party like that too, just
Yeah, but it was
me.
only once. It was never. I've never been to another Halloween party. I've never gone trick or treating. I've never. It's so sad because like when I'm watching all these movies where these kids are like trick or treating with like their pillowcases and everything, I'm just like, I never had that. That's sad.
Yeah, I never had that either. That is just like not a
Yeah,
thing at all in Muscat
that's not
unless you
a.
live in
Yeah,
like the white
yeah,
people neighborhoods are like super
yeah. It's
expensive.
not a thing here in my area either.
Yeah, it's not really a thing here either. Kids just like don't go out and ask for candy,
That's
or like if they
actually,
do,
yeah, but there are, I do know that there's some kids who do go trick or treating around Palm Spring area.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
some neighborhoods that do it. I've heard. I didn't do that either as a kid. I've been to a bunch of Halloween parties. I haven't really dressed up though.
Mm-mm. We should one day.
They don't know what trick or treating is in here because I do go with my friend before in high school, but we just used to come like not houses, like every apartment doors. We would knock and say trick or treat. Some people doesn't know what it is, so they would give us like an apple or money. it's it's we barely get any candy, to be honest. I showed Shibani a picture of it, I think yesterday.
Yeah, like it's like they have got a
Yeah.
lot of good stuff, but then there's just like a bunch of apples. It's like
Yeah, let me try to
I
find it to
tried,
show.
I tried. No, I wanted to So I'm like assuming Billie Eilish has been seen or like she's friends with Post Malone or she performed with him or something. Cause I want to connect that to Post Malone to like the H3 podcast. Then I want to connect that to someone who I know for a fact can be with
If
K-pop.
you can't figure it out, I'll figure it out for you.
No, because like what you said, like she's been on talk shows and then people have been like, that's like too like like I want like that direct connection, like if he was on the same episode as her or something like that, then only. But not like just in general on the talk show, she's on talk show. But like I want this very specific YouTuber one because I know I can get it because there are YouTuber connections to Martin Starr.
What we can do for now, while you figure that out, we can answer some questions from last week that I got.
Yay, go for it.
Our questions that we'll be answering today, tonight, or whatever the time is. So the first question is the top 10 albums of all time. Like, what are your top 10 albums? So this goes out to everyone. Like, each of us can, you know, answer. We can start with Bahar since she's our guest.
Ooh,
Yeah, what are your top 10 albums of all time?
album like music?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Who asked this question? Are we allowed to ask?
Yeah, Adam asked the question.
Adam. Okay. Wow, that's 10 as well. Holy.
It's
Okay.
hard.
It is hard. I'm just gonna go for like what comes to the top. I'm gonna go for top 3. 10 is ridiculous. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna. Okay, let's see.
Let's do top 5. Make it top 5. Let's do
Okay,
half.
let
Yeah.
me go to 1 second. Let me take a look at these albums. So I'm not gonna in no particular order. Because I don't like having favorites and stuff. But I really love the album Positive Songs for Negative People by Frank Turner. Not just because the songs are amazing, they are, but there's lyrically genius, and I feel like it's a gift that like you could give to anyone. I don't know. I love that album, Positive Songs for Negative People. And also not to be like emo, which I really don't like My Chemical Romance being associated with emo because they are a rock band. But Welcome to the Black Parade is an incredible album. It's lyrically genius. It's such a beautiful concept album. and I think it was just overlooked because it was categorized into like emo. Um, and then this is tough. Cigarettes After Sex. I really liked Cigarettes After Sex, the album and the band. I also love Everything by Dalton Repetoni. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his last name.
So that's
I love his
four. And
song.
what's number five?
That that's God,
One
this is
more,
so
one more.
hard. Declan Galbraith. That's it. Anything by him. Okay, someone else. That's hard. Like these are not
Okay.
even my top, but that's just what came to me.
I think I think Justin would have like
300.
easy.
I have 10. I have 10. I have a perfect 10.
Go for 10, King.
Go for it. Go for it.
This is also really hard because are EPs included? Can I also add EPs?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna go in the order of like what I listen to most and whatever I find the most like I find cherry like beautiful, you know. I think let's start from 10. Let's start from 10, I guess.
Mhm.
The 10th album would probably be it's an album called Mental Illness, but the artist is Amy Mann. She's an underground kind of artist. She was pretty famous around the 80s, but now she's like kind of like underground. This album came out in 2016, 2017, 2018, I don't remember. 2017. Came out 2017. It's one of my favorite albums because I would listen to it while I work, and it's just really mellow and like it's one of my go-to albums whenever I just want to listen to something simple.
Right.
My ninth favorite album is probably this is so hard because I'm looking through so many of them. Okay, my ninth favorite album is it's 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 a soundtrack to a movie. It's a Ghibli film. The Ghibli film is called From Up on Poppy Hill, and the soundtrack to it is so cute. I love it. Like I would listen to it whenever I'm walking or whenever I'm going out. It's just something I would listen to in general if I have nothing else to listen to. Um, Another thing that I would listen to is which is number 8. Probably. Hmm, this is so hard, you guys. I underestimated myself. Um, oh, number
It's
8
hard.
is Far by Regina Spektor. She's an indie artist. I think you guys know her. She's pretty famous. Like a lot of indie films use her music. Like 500 Days of Summer. What other movies? But yeah, her music is like around there. So that's number 8. So number 7 is probably. Oh my god. Oh my god. Number 7. I'll put Melodrama by Lord on number 7 because it's such a good album. What a beautiful album. I love this album so much. I listen to it on replay. Number 6 is number 6, number 6. Number 6. 10 Years is by Ali and AJ. It's their album. It was their album in a while. Like, I really loved it. It was such a fun album. Can't wait for new music. Because their other album is an EP, and I actually like that as well. But I think um, 10 Years, the first album that they came out with, in a while was really good as well. That's number 6, right? So number 5 is,
Justin is going through this so smoothly.
yeah, number 5. Ooh, should I put that in my number 5? I'm thinking about it. Let me think. Okay, fine. Dreamland. It came out on my birthday. It's by Glass.
Oh.
It's by Glass Animals. I love this album so much. Me and Shivani love their work, love their music. I genuinely love Dreamland. It's such a good album. Such a good album. I genuinely loved it when it came out. I was like, wow, beautiful, amazing, talented, you know? Um, that's number 5. Number 4, Mitski. Puberty 2. It's one of my other favorite albums ever. I feel like the top 5 are like all Mitski.
Mitski.
Like,
Yep.
yeah. So, Puberty 2 is number 4. Bury Me at Makeup Creek is number 3. Retired from Sad New Career is number 2. And the first is Be the Cowboy, which is her latest album. All her music, brilliant, amazing, talented. Never seen before. It's such a good album. All her music, amazing. She's such a talented writer. I mean, like, I know how so many people praise Taylor Swift, but like, Mitski has this special rawness that I really love because I relate to it. Like, I just relate to a lot of her music, especially with the way that she like puts a lot of her personal experiences. Because she's an immigrant, she's been to so many places. She traveled from here and there, not because of her own want or will, but because her family like needed to get money, and their jobs were like putting the father and the mother like in many different places. So I relate to that in a way because like, you know, we're not we don't know where we're really from. It's like we get a bit of different cultures from everywhere we've been, and like
Yeah.
she has this sense of like, I know who I am. I don't know where I'm specifically from, but like it's hard to put into words where I'm what I'm feeling because nobody else has really experienced this, you know. Like it's just, oh my god, it's so intricate, and like all her music is so good. But I would say other artist albums that I really like are Phoebe Bridgers, The Punisher. It came out recently. Such a good album. And another album would be what's his name? Sufjan Stevens. My favorite album of his is definitely what's it called? I think it's called not Illinois. It's loading. Let me just load the page. Give me a quick second. The Avalanche. So the Avalanche album is basically all the outtakes from his Illinois album. And his Illinois album is already so good, but like all the outtakes that he took from the Avalanche is like so good. I love all his music as well. And yeah, those are my top 12 albums. I gave you 12. There you go.
Wow. There go Justin. I don't even know if I should answer. I think Shibani should go.
Okay. My first one, all classic, favorite ever is Danger Days from My Chemical Romance. I love it so much. That story is so fun. The designs. I went to school, like you can't take your phone in. So like I wanted to draw the Danger Days characters so much that I would like try to draw them and memorize them so I can draw them again in school. Like that whole album, like everything about it, the universe they put in on was so fun and it worked so good. That's one. Then two, Tupperware Remix Party, Return from Wherever. No, Together Through Time. They're like funk, electro, sci-fi thing, but mostly funk, and they're really, really good. Phantom Racer on that album is such a good track, and this track has a song called Pets that I used to listen to before my dog died, and the song is literally about losing your pets. Like, we loved you while you were here, but we know like you gotta go. And it's like when their pet died, and I used to listen to it and be like, oh my god, this is gonna suck to listen to when my dog dies, and now she's dead and I haven't listened to it. I can't listen to it. I'm not
That's
gonna
so
be able
sad.
to. Oh no. Oh, I can't read the lyrics. Okay. Three. Now it's mostly in no particular order, but three I think I'm listening to a lot. Pony by Orville Peck. It's country. It's so nice. His voice is so nice. His fashion is so good. It's just such a good, it's so good. I love his music so much. That's three. Then four, Togenkyo by Frederick. It's Japanese. It's like city pop about modern.
I know Frederick. Yeah, I know the artist.
Frederick. Yeah, they are a band. They are very very good. Togenkyo, I think, was like there's a new album coming. But I think Togenkyo was the last one. No, it wasn't. No, Rhythm. Okay, I'm thinking of one of these because one album is like they put everything together in one album. I'm thinking of Togenkyo. It's really good. Their songs are just like everything's a banger. So good. That's four. Five, I think, would be probably it's by The Killers. I think it was Good Night Travel Well. No, Day and Age by The Killers. That one is like I listened to it once while like my family was going to like we were driving to someplace like in the desert, like a beach, Turtle Beach or something in Muscat. And it's like such a nice album to listen in the middle of nowhere because like that's the setting, the desert in the middle of nowhere, and it's very calming and relaxing and it's very nice, but like it's not they do like something I don't know what to call what they do, but they do their thing. How many is that? 4 or 5?
Wait. I wanna add something. I forgot one more album. Oh my god, I'm so upset at myself. I didn't realize. You can continue, but I'll tell later what one
Oh, you
other
can just
album I really like.
say which one it is. I'm trying to remember.
Basically, it's from Hayley Williams. She released a new album called Pills for Armor. I wouldn't say it's in my top 5. I would say it's like my 10th or 11th, and I can just like push whatever was there down. But like, I can't believe I forgot. Oh my gosh. There, that's it.
How many did I do? I did
You did 5 so far.
how many?
You did 5.
Oh, 5. Okay, then Walking Like We Do by The Big Moon. I really like the lead vocalist, her voice. It's kind of deep, and also she's really tall, and I really like her. Then there's I want to put a comedy one. What is it called? Ninja Sex Party. It's a new one. The Prophecy. The first track on it is 11 minutes long. It's like this long epic. It's basically like 4 songs in one. It's so good. And then every other song on the album is like so good too. Like this new album is so good. I'm so happy. It's so good. Then there is this is an old one. Okay. Except for the track This City. Soul Punk by Patrick Stump, the dude who was the vocalist for Fall Out Boy. This is like when Fall Out Boy was on hiatus, he released this, and it's so good. It's like it's all like pure pop, but it's such good pop. It's so good. And the thing is, like, I've listened to Fall Out Boy now, and I hate them. The new stuff is garbage. But like, I know how good he is on his own, and it's like, why are you making this garbage? You can be so much better. Like, why are you doing this? Okay, and that's one. And then there is this one is online. It's by 2 rappers called Kill Bill and Rav. Trying to remember which one it was, but it is a very good album. New Moon. Actually, not New Moon, Solar Flare. They have a lot of good albums they did together, but either New Moon or Solar Flare are both super good albums they did together. They're both online. The full albums are for free online. They are really good. They are rappers, but they do like they do the type of rap that's a bit like softer and like more like indie rap, I guess. It's like I really like their style. Then
Oh my god, you reminded me. I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but you reminded me. I went through a phase where I was so obsessed with rap. I find that weird. I find that weird even for me. But I was really into Joyner Lucas. I think his songs are really, really good. Well thought out. Well, not all of them. No one really has all of their songs. Wait, so let me start over. No artist has perfect songs. Like, okay, I can't word it. No artist songs. No, no artist. I don't know. Just guess what I'm trying to say.
We understand.
It's like, I guess some of their song could be like bangers, and then the next could be like, it's
Yeah,
not that good,
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Not all of their works are perfect.
Yes, yes. And that's okay. It's
I
also
think I'm
about
done.
taste, Oh,
Yeah.
Shivani went through it smoothly too. I don't even know if I should answer this because I'm not the type of person who listen to albums. But
Interesting.
Just do like
if
tracks.
if you
Like your
if
top
if
10
you want me,
favorite Love Life songs.
I I don't want people to know that I'm a weed trash, but I would say all the Queen's albums are good. And another one that I really like was For Baby Fur on YouTube. You can find them there. And I guess songs that I cannot stop listening to is, I think the name, forgive me if I'm wrong, but it's Chloe and Haley.
Chloe and Halle.
Yeah, their songs amazing. Could not stop listening to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are like
Understandable.
most of the people I'm listening to right now because I don't really listen to albums. But for Broadway, I can name pretty much everything.
Go.
Start,
Top 10
start.
favorite Broadway soundtracks.
Oh my god. Okay, maybe not 10, but I know I love every song that they have in Hamilton, Legally Blonde,
Duh.
Beetlejuice,
Duh.
Mean
Oh my
Girls.
god.
There's so much. You can't even think of it right now. Kinky
Oh my
Boots, I also
god.
like that.
Waitress. Have you not listened to the Waitress
yes.
album? Oh
yes.
my god.
So sad.
It's so sad. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I love that
Oh,
Broadway
how could I
album too. I'm gonna
forgot?
put it in my top 15.
I love Be More Chill. Their songs are so fun.
Okay, so
So that's from
Be
me
More
because
Chill.
I don't
Yeah, Be
really
More Chill is
listen
fun.
to albums. But
Okay.
yeah,
So
there you go.
Be More Chill is really cool too. Be More Chill is so different than everything else. Like there's oh my god, the
Yes.
song wait, what is that song? Hold on.
Michael in the bathroom.
Michael in the bathroom?
Oh my god.
No, not
I will
Michael in the
cry.
bathroom. The Smart for an Hour. It's so
Oh, the smart.
genius.
Did you
What
see
the
the one
hell?
where they rehearsed it? Like
Yeah.
people came to see. It's
Yeah.
so good.
It's
Yeah.
so good. And of course Michael in the bathroom is amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
yes.
When they were
Morning
doing the
Background.
rehearsal, there was
It's
this
just
one
great.
lady who was like knocking at the door and just like, I need to go to the bathroom. And then Michael was just like, I'm on my period.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I love that so much. And then the lady believed it. I was like, oh honey, okay, take care, take your time. And then Michael's just like, did it really sound actually female? Oh my god.
Love
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't
should
know
we...
you listened to Broadway, Bahar. I'm so happy you do.
I do. I used to love Broadway when I was younger. I had never met anyone else who knew Be More Chill. Like Beetlejuice, Hamilton. Those are like pretty
Yeah. Oh,
typical.
Beetlejuice is amazing.
Yeah, it's so good. You know the girl that was playing. I don't remember the names.
Yeah, the
Who's
main.
Winona's character?
Who? Sorry,
Winona's character.
I generally don't know either.
Anyway, the little girl, the emo
Yes,
girl.
I know. The main character.
Yeah, the first girl who was playing that character on Beetlejuice the musical, she is so freaking talented. So was the
I
person
know.
that came after her, but the first one was just she was
I
incredible.
mean, if you see the trailers, like for the Beetlejuice musical and Broadway,
Yeah.
it's just so good. The
It's
props
so
that
good.
they have.
I saw her performance of Dead Mom, and it was
Oh
so
my
good.
god, so good. But yeah.
I need to interrupt for 10 seconds.
Okay.
I got the
Yes.
direct Billie Eilish connection. She collaborated with Khalid. Khalid collaborated with Normani. Normani with Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion was on this show called Legendary on HBO when she guest judged with Jamila Jamil. Jamila Jamil was in The Good Place with Kristen Bell, and Kristen Bell has been in like 300 things with Martin Starr, including The Lifeguard where he looks super hot, which I need to watch. There.
Okay. Wow.
Good to know.
They
Perfect.
get it
Wow.
done.
Great
job.
job. So, should
Is
we
your mom
move
proud of you?
on to the next question?
Yes, next question. Actually, Justin, I had this question on our Insta page, so I don't know if you like have access to it. But I think it's really fun for all of us to answer because I am curious,
Yeah.
like from you guys, what you will answer.
Okay.
Because hold up, let me just open it up. Okay, the question is, what's the easiest and most illegal way for me to pay my student loans?
Ludes.
Me, as in the person who asked it.
Duh. Start an OnlyFans.
That's how we
Wait, that's
do
not
it here.
illegal though. Is it
Here?
illegal? No.
Here, probably.
I mean, well, yes, but I mean, in terms like, okay, let's say any
They
other
live in
countries,
America. I know they live in America, so in terms of
So-
American system.
Money laundering, maybe.
well, yes, that's easy, but get more
Ooh,
creative. I want to know.
Embezzling.
I want to be the
Like-
person who completely invades celebrities' privacies by selling their addresses online.
I have
Oh, that's a
I have
good
big brain
one.
moment. I have a big brain moment. Make
What are you gonna do?
make your own like specific bill and send it over to your university and make them pay it, and like they're paying your student loans themselves. So
I think someone did that, like something like that, where they're like, here's a fake bill to like some big company, and they're like, okay, just pay it because like they're a massive $1 million company. They're like, it's like $10,000, we don't care, and then this person just like, okay, I get the money now. That's smart. Could do that.
exactly. See, that's illegal.
What about you, Bahar? I want to know from you.
I
Criminal
don't know.
minds.
These questions are coming out of nowhere. You could like sell. I don't rob a bank. I don't know. I've never thought about that before. I mean, I'm thinking in terms of like how you would do it here in Dubai. You can't do things like sell drugs, or just because like getting access to it on its own is like a whole different kind of thing. It's not like easy. You
Yes.
can't like join gangs or rob banks. I don't know what you would do here.
Also,
I
for
think-
legal purposes, this is all a joke.
It's a joke. It's not a joke.
It's very real.
If it was here, I would definitely like try to become a hitman. Just
A
murder.
hitman.
Murder is the best way.
Wouldn't you need like
You're
some
gonna
kind
have
of...
to cut this. But for me, I would sell.
And the
Yes. They're
You know, nothing
I'm-
specific.
I'm not gonna cut it. I'm just gonna bleep every word you say.
yeah, do that. Definitely do that.
Oh no, that's so bad.
No, do that. That's smart. That's incredibly smart. But apart from that, I mean, I guess like someone like Justin could like sell his sperm.
Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. But that's
We
not like
could-
We
really
can no,
illegal
even
though.
if you have a uterus,
think
you can
here
sell your
it is.
eggs. You can sell your eggs.
You can, but like how many eggs do we have? You know, like it's not unlimited.
We do. I mean, we get rid of them and then we make a new one every month.
Okay, I guess.
How
I
does
guess.
biology
You
work?
could sell a kidney. I don't know, guys.
How much
This is a
money could you
weird
get
one.
with that? Not that I'm thinking about it or anything.
The
I don't
eggs.
think you would get much from your eggs.
We have 300,000 eggs.
In a lifetime or like right now?
Right now, technically. I don't know how many eggs you have in you. Depends on the age or something.
okay, next question.
No, how many eggs do you have in you?
Okay.
Me? Was that a
Sounds so
question?
wrong.
No, no.
Oh, I was like, I haven't counted them.
I have to check my fridge.
Can you
Let me
count
check.
them?
Those are the only eggs I own.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another question they
Dang.
asked was,
Yeah.
why am I awake at 4 a.m. EST?
Who is this, Shabani?
That's my friend.
No, it's a question we got. Yeah. Could be depression, anxiety,
Oh,
trauma.
definitely. It's definitely those
Anything
things,
really.
they're I'm gonna call them out right here, right now. Ghost, if your is listening, you don't stay up that late, like 4 a.m. That's like weak. Like we stay up till like 6 till
Oh,
7 till
true.
an hour before class. Get on our
True.
level.
Sometimes we
Oh
don't
my
even
god,
sleep.
I'm learning programming, something so important. I have math homework, I gotta go. No, not 4 a.m., 6 a.m. minimum.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay.
You can get $6,000 for eggs.
Well, how
What?
many?
Wait, I don't know if this is buying or selling. I don't know if this is buying or selling. I'm trying to see. The cost of a fresh egg donation ranges from 35,000 to 50,000.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And that's like on the high end. On the low end, I think is like 8,000.
Wow.
Okay, I guess we know what we're gonna do. Time to sell those eggs.
Let's go, Shibani, let's go.
I can finally get rid of them, and maybe people will start using the right pronouns for me.
Oh god. Okay, what's the next question, Justin?
Okay, the next question is we technically answered this last episode, but they asked again, what made you start the podcast?
Oh, again, Shibani, Martin Starr.
What?
And-
Oh, I wanted to talk about Martin Starr, so I made them started.
They only heard me when I say Martin Starr. But yeah, it's to like it's to track our progress and just like get to know everyone in our trimester. And yeah, and also Martin Starr is also part of it.
Martin Starr will always be a part of it, okay? That until I finish all of this, the IMDb thing, there's still so much. I have so much left. My God. Oh God, there's so much. Until it's done, you will not stop hearing about it.
Okay, so another question would be, who inspires you guys every day?
Martin Starr.
I would-
My mom.
Mine-
The
For
contrast
me, it's my parents.
between me and
Yeah.
Shibani is so funny.
I wasn't being
For you
serious.
is what?
Okay.
Yeah. For me, it's my
But yes.
parents. What about you, Bahar?
Yeah, same.
What about you?
What?
Who inspires you every day? Every day, every day you wake up, they're in your mind, you're like, damn, gotta do it for them.
Mr. inspires me every single day.
Miss inspires you hey. When you
Every
wake
Be
up-
day.
more humble.
Right now, my parents, my sister, Justin, they all inspire me.
Aww.
Bahar, you inspire me more.
I wasn't talking about you. No, I'm kidding.
You said Justin, you named him. You're like,
No,
another Justin,
Bahar,
not you.
Bahar was like,
No, of course
Another
you.
Justin.
No, this Justin. Of course, this Justin.
Okay. Let me know when you guys want to move to the next question.
Okay,
yeah, I think everyone had the
Okay.
same like answer. It's probably our parents, cause
Yeah.
yeah.
it's my dead dog. Okay,
Oh.
next question.
Okay. Any tips on living life and being happy?
What is
I'm
with
not
the
happy,
philosophical
so I don't know
question?
how to.
God, ask us some real like how much do you think your ovary eggs could sell for?
This is not like a psychology podcast.
We're children,
No
we're
offense to
19.
whoever asked
We
that.
can't answer these.
Yeah,
What
that's
was the question?
understandable. What? The question?
What was the question?
Any tips on living life and being happy?
Both of you do seem
Live
more
life and be
happy.
happy.
The thing is, when I posted the questionnaire, they thought that it was just a general podcast. They didn't think it was
Oh.
an academic one. So they thought that any question will do. So this is what
I
they
mean,
thought.
Any question is fine, but like I don't even. But like it's like they know you're 19, right? They know how young you are. Why are? It's such a weird question. It's like me asking a 10-year-old like, so like, what do you think you're gonna be in life? And they're like, I'm 10.
guys, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to be when I grow up.
Exactly.
Same.
Okay, but let's still answer the question. You know, let's say, okay. Let me rephrase the question for us. Okay, what are some tips that you would give to people if they're experiencing some form of sadness? What is your way of coping?
I would not give tips because it's subjective to everyone and I don't know people. I would be like, do your thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like they're asking specific to us. So like there's no harm in like
If they're
explaining how we're
experiencing,
doing. Yeah. Like even if their experiences are different from ours and it doesn't align, us giving some sort of insight on how we deal with it could probably maybe, possibly help them. But not completely. It's like obviously
but
subjective again.
Right.
what, how did you rephrase the question? Their experience is what? Okay,
Basically, when
it's
you're
late,
sad,
guys.
what
I'm
do you do to
tired.
be less sad?
Oh, okay. Um, I don't know. I think for me personally, the thing that stresses me out most is I think way too far ahead in my future. Like, I'm basically 20. So, then that means I'm 25, and that means I'm 30, and then that's 35, and like my life's over. So I rush things too much. So living in the moment, I don't know. I seriously, like, I'm not great at giving tips this way.
Yeah.
Don't
I
look at it
think
as like giving a tip. Just be
yeah.
like, what do you do? Like in general, what
Yeah.
do you do to cope with it yourself? Not like you're
I
instructing someone, like to
Mm-hmm.
help with them.
I love training. I love what I do. So I go to Pole Fit, I train, I take a break from animation, and everything's good again.
Nice.
What about
So,
you, Shivani?
Hamida, how have you cured your depression? What are your tips for that? I'm
Well,
so
it's
bitter
hard.
about this question, but I don't know why, but like it just really hurts me. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel Shibani because like even I myself don't know, but I think for me, okay, because like I said in the last podcast, everyone has different way of coping, right? But for me, it's just to be true and find like what you like to do and know what you are doing it for. So, example, if you're like, let's say, I want to draw, but you draw because oh you feel pressure to, then don't don't do that. Do it because it makes you happy. And I think the biggest lesson I learned from my mom is that she works in hotels, right? And working in hotels like really tiring. And she told me after like a long time, I rather like work for like by myself and like even if I just get 1 dirham, that's fine because I don't rely on anyone. I don't know if I like phrase it properly. She would rather work on her own than like work for anyone else ever again. Do you get what I mean? I feel like having that independent is so important because I guess working for people just can get really tiring even though I haven't like experienced that yet. But I'm like really seeing it in her that she's like super tired of just working because I guess it takes up your life too. So I guess just find what you want to do, you know? Just just don't work for corporation. Don't work
So
for
basically, this is the anti-capitalist communist message of the podcast.
yes.
Down with the
Yes.
rich, we will eat them.
But that's why I said find what makes you happy and do it even if it's like doesn't give you, you know, the amount that other people get. Let's say other people get 1,000 millions, but even if you get just like 1 dirham, do it because you won't regret it. So that's from me.
That was very nice. Now,
Very good advice.
what is your coping mechanisms, Justin?
Yes, Justin. What is your coping mechanism?
I don't have one.
Oh, you mentioned no. Actually, we kind of answered this last time, like where
We
Yeah,
did.
it
We
was
did.
hyperfixation.
Yeah. Yeah. So technically, we could just cut this whole thing out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just move to the next question. What are your favorite quotes? Like, what's your favorite quote? Each one of you.
Do you choke?
I don't have.
Hey Dinesh, do you choke your mother with that chain before you her in the?
Oh god.
Oh, it's so good. That one.
I don't have a favorite
Can't think
quote.
of anything. Same.
I don't
I don't
either.
have.
Yeah, the one like I just know like comedy quotes. That's what I like. I don't like have a favorite quote, but like it's the scene, I guess, like the quotes from the scene in Fantastic Mr. Fox, where like his mom is like the kid is like everyone calls him like different or a freak, and then his mom is like he's like I'm not different, like he's like trying really hard like to fit in or something, but his mom is like we're all different, especially your stupid ass dad, but there's something fantastic about that, and it's very cute and makes me very happy and makes me wish, damn mother, why did you raise me like this?
It's very sweet.
Another question we have is, how did you spend your pandemic? I can answer this quickly. We spent it working and stressing out and being depressed and not
Well,
sleeping.
what's the question? I didn't hear it properly.
How did you spend your pandemic?
It's still going on.
It's still
Exactly.
going
Yeah,
on.
that's the other thing. It's still going on. What do you mean spend?
I think they're asking like, how are we, spending our pandemic currently, and like how was it the
That's
first
a
few
weird
months?
question.
I know, but
I
like,
think
No,
Bahar
because,
should answer this one because I think
think you
me,
actually go
Shivani, and
out.
Justin, we answered it because I remember we talked about how like we deal with Studio 1, Studio 3. I think that kind of like answer it.
Yeah, we just like stayed in and then I watched stuff and then maybe streamed a bit. That's it.
Yeah.
I just slept.
Yeah.
I sleep, I eat,
Yeah.
I do the same things.
Tell us about
because-
you, Bahar.
Yeah, Bahar, this is your guest. You should be the one talking the most.
I think everyone kind of spends it the same. That question is worded really weirdly. How'd you spend your pandemic? Like it's a holiday. Like how was your pandemic? Good. How's yours?
How's the plague treating you?
I think everyone spent it the same. It was a lot of freaking out, feeling like my teenage years are flying by and I'm stuck in a pandemic, and then
That's true.
relaxing and then freaking out. It's just a cycle.
That's actually true. Now that I think about it, I didn't even like know. Like I'm 19 and I'm spending it
Yeah.
like this. Damn, I just
Oh,
realized
I'm sorry.
that. It
Did
just
I
hit
freak
me
you
just
out now? Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just weird. Like I'm actually okay with everything going on. Yes, depressed me, but like it's just really weird to think about it. It's just like the norm now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm 19
Just
and
because
it's like it's scary,
yeah, just because someone ate something wrong.
right? It's weird.
Shivani, I guess this is the sign that we should stop eating like depression meals.
That's processed. That's super processed food. Okay, that's not gonna kill me.
Okay,
Cut
mold
to
water.
me dead. That wasn't on purpose. You see, like I did that on purpose. Jesus, it happened one time. I use a normal water bottle now.
Wow, this podcast is already gone for 2 hours and 24 minutes.
Last time was around the same, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Before we go, I want one last 6 degrees of Martin Starr. Just give me one.
Do Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance.
Oh,
No, do Robert Sheehan of Umbrella Academy.
oh, what's his name?
Oh, good one.
Robert Sheehan. If you don't know him, that's a good sign for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
It would mean that it would be harder to find a connection. Hopefully.
Oh, he's Klaus.
Hopefully.
Klaus.
I've done this before with David. David Tennant was in Good Omens with Michael Sheenan. What's his name? Michael Sheenan.
Michael Sheen.
Robert Sheehan.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Michael Sheen was on the show with Lizzie Kaplan called Masters of Sex, and Lizzie Kaplan has been in a ton of things with Martin Starr. Party Down, The Tall Road, Save the Date.
Wow. The world is so small. In a
It
way,
is. When you
we are
connect
related to Martin Starr.
We're all related to Martin
Did
Starr.
I say that right? Martin Starr. Yeah.
I had something I wanted to ask. when you the first time you've ever bled, like not like a period or anything, or like but like from like a cut or something, were you surprised by how watery blood is?
Really?
Next question.
Because the first time like
What the hell kind of question is that?
because the first time like I like bled like I had like a cut or something, and like it like keeps coming out like the drop of blood, and like I touched it and I was like, it's so watery, because in movies and stuff it always looks weirdly thick. What do we have as an exit, as an outro?
As our exit, was the 6th degree, but we can just say thank you then. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't thank
Thank
anyone
you.
for listening to this. If you listen to
Thank
this,
you.
oh my
Well,
God.
I would.
It's not gonna sound like that when you're recording, I think, though.
It will. Actually, it will.
Okay, so bye. Next week we will have
I won't
two
sound
people who are from different
laggy.
teams.
Like,
Next week we are gonna have two people who are from two different teams, but they are both friends, so they came on this together. Gonna be cool talking to them, and they were also in the studio too. That Hamida failed the first time and went through the biggest trauma of her life. So that's there. Okay, bye. I kind of like the whole forgetting to say goodbye thing. That was kind of fun, but like now we remembered to say goodbye, so we have to say goodbye. Like you close the Ouija board, that bit's also cool. Okay, bye. End of the thingy.
Okay, bye.
goodbye.
Okay, I'll end mine.